What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Happy Monday. We're gonna take a look at the charts. We're gonna take a look at Bitcoin. We're gonna take a look at an interesting pattern that's been forming, and if the same pattern continues, I'll let you know what you can expect from the price of Bitcoin as best I can. And also, we're gonna take a discuss obviously the markets. We're gonna discuss CPI really quickly. It's coming Wednesday and its possible effects, what people are expecting, and then we're gonna take a look at a meme coin, a month old, called Mr. Miggles. I've talked about this meme coin before. Actually, I was invested in this meme coin before when it was a couple of days old, 3 days old, something along those lines, and I brought it to you guys' attention. I'm a lot more bullish on this project now. I was bullish then. After just watching it this whole time, the growth of this project, I'm extremely bullish now. I'm going to share my thoughts on Miggles. We're going to take a look at Miggles because I believe this is the one that could get to $1 billion in market cap. And so without further ado, let's do this. And you know, people make a lot of money off of meme coins. Make no mistake about it. So why not you and I? Why not us? All right. First, let's do what first things first. Let's watch the king. Let's see what he's doing. Bitcoins. So I put these lines right here. These lines have been there. I added this one, okay, because it just shows how similar. I could add this line right here too, but it just shows how similar these little pockets have been. Basically, like you could call them fractals, just repeating patterns. Okay, so let's dissect the pattern so we can get an idea, because it seems like the same thing is happening right here. All right, just goes down, tested a few times this line, this descending line, before eventually somewhere near the bottom, the triangle breaks out and goes up, does the same thing, drops back down, test it, really close to the bottom right here. We actually went underneath it and really close to the triangle bottom right here, right at the end of the triangle, days away really, right before it closed, before this triangle ended, and it moved up, boom, not as high. Okay, we could see that, but just looking at like the shape basically, and now it's doing the same thing, boom. All right, we haven't really tested it recently, so I mean, it could be that we get all the way to the end of this triangle, which is, or close to it, right, which is around the end of August, which coincides with actually this right here, this little ending of this triangle. Okay, we were spending a lot of time in it lately. We're spending less and less time in it as this triangle is ending. That's interesting too, right? But so based on this, we could infer that if things continue in a similar route, you know, sometime at the end of August, we're going to break out of this area and start doing the up move. Okay, back up here. Hopefully this time will be slightly different from the previous ones. I thought this one was gonna bring us up here more, bring us above this 69,000 and keep us up here. Apparently I was wrong there, because that's not what happened. So later on, could it be in September? Although historically September has been a negative month. What's this month look like really quickly? Oh, we'll take a look at the weekly. I thought it's close to August, red month. If this trend continues, then I would assume that September would be, even though historically it's been negative, I would assume it'd be green. That would be my bias. That would be my assumption. Weekly, we just closed it. Let's take a look. How did we close? Interesting pattern right here, huh? Look at this long. It's just a small little body. I'm like, I think that's continuation. Well, actually, a reversal basically from this to here. So I mean, yeah, I could definitely see us. We're just kind of like green right here, basically in this little triangle that I mentioned, right? And then probably the breakout somewhere up here later in September, I think. I would assume. All right. From there, we'd have to wait. But my bias again would be towards the upside. So I would say maybe we go sideways. Maybe we play right there in September, and then boom, just start breaking out like crazy. Remember, the power law says that we're gonna the fireworks are gonna begin in November, and it's gonna be about a year of just up for the most part. All right. So definitely get them in, guys. Get them in. And one thing that you should be exposed to, right? This is my segue into memes. Is memes. My segue into Miggles, I mean, is memes. Okay, right now Miggles is at 3 cents, 3 cents, just a little under. Now, I was bringing it to your attention around here when it was doing this. I remember I bought like my average was like around here actually, right? So yeah, three days in, something along those lines. On the third day, it did this. My stuff got stolen right around here, July 19th. Okay. Stuff got stolen. So I mentioned that my plan was to sell as close to I could. When I saw that, I figured, okay, it's time to sell. But my stuff got stolen. My Miggles got stolen, and then did what I thought it was going to do. Right now, memes, basically what I seen them, they pump here or they pump a little bit here and then they come back down. Okay, we can see examples of this everywhere. All right, see, all right, examples everywhere. Boomer, similar. And they say you can't do TA on memes. You can do TA on anything, on everything, right? That whether you believe it or not, whatever, that's up to you. See, okay, do you see the patterns repeating? I hope you see the patterns repeating. Okay, so I've noticed this, Toshi, right? I've noticed this, and so that's how I was gonna play. Unfortunately, again, my stuff got stolen, and I wasn't able to play it that way. But I was right, man. I'm pretty good at this crypto stuff, man. I'm pretty good at this crypto stuff. And so Miggles, after watching, right, all this time, I'm like, and Miggles did the same, right? And it's pumped up. Now, it could be that it just comes back down and we go sideways for a little while longer, but I think this one eventually will go up. Other ones in here too, okay? Make no mistake, this is not going to be the only winner, but I think this one could go into the billions, 3, 4, 5 more, 10, who knows how high this thing can go, right? And we're going to go over the reasons why really quick. First of all, it's on base, okay? First of all, it's on base. Let's do the numbers really fast so you know how early it is. Okay, a month old, 36.6 million market cap, 1.8 million in volume. That's really good compared to these other ones that I have here. And I like these other ones. Like Toshi is one that's really popular. Ponke is done extremely well. I think Boomer is going to do well. I think Success Kid will do well. I hope Chuck will do well. I like Chuck. I like the people behind Chuck. Kaiken, I liked it. Great idea. This dropped just like the rest of them. But I wouldn't go into this one now because the dev quit. Okay, comes to my attention that the dev quit and now it's community takeover. So that's in flux. That's why it's dropped so much too. I think it probably would have dropped less, but then the dev quit, and so that's where that is. Too bad. I hope so. I hope the community can take over because the idea is great. Kaiken, LF Go, great memes. All right, but if you see the volume compared to everything, Boomer, I mean, and market cap and connections, Miggles is I think by far and away the quote unquote safest bet. And I think this one could go really far, guys. Really far. They just updated their website. Okay, let's spend a little bit of time right here. Okay, so they got some money now, and I'm sure they had some money before because I believe that the guys behind this project are not necessarily insiders, but they're connected. I believe they're extremely connected because Miggles, you could find it on market cap. Okay, and there are some projects that are quote unquote legit projects that take a long time to get on CoinMarketCap. Miggles is already here. Okay, it was there like on day 2 or whatever. Who knows? You can find out. But I mean, I'm being facetious when I say day 2, but something along those lines. I mean, really quickly, they got listed. Okay, they're on MEXC, they're on Gate.io, they're on LBank, they're on Bitmart. Okay, BitGet. Okay. And it's just a matter of time before they get on other ones. This thing is going to, in my opinion, I believe this thing is going to explode, guys. Okay, look at the volume. It says right here, $5 million in volume. Okay, obviously the tokenomics are good. Base network, Base is going to do extremely well. It's been doing extremely well. Okay, they're X. Okay, you can go right here, go on Flues. It'll bring you to this. Right, and you can see some interesting information there, website, all that crap. But you can just also go on Coinbase and get to the website, get to their Twitter, get to their Telegram. Okay. Just so you know, I'm sure you know, hopefully. All-time low 7 days ago. I think maybe that's when they all-time high. I mean, you're buying it at a great price. Okay, you're buying it at a great price, guys. Okay, I would be aping into this thing like crazy because I think this is the one. And here's like a couple of interesting things to it. This is Coinbase, right? This is Coinbase, as you can see, right? And they have Miggles. Look at this. That's Miggles. But they don't say it's Miggles per se, Mr. Miggles, the website. I mean, the meme, because they can't do that for legal reasons. They need to kind of keep that separated because they're Coinbase and they shouldn't really be repping a meme coin. In fact, that's one of the things apparently with Brett, which is probably the biggest base meme coin right now. The thing with Brett is that I guess some of the Coinbase people or some of the people behind there are connected, and they don't want to sit there and promote Brett because they think it would cause legal problems. Okay. Other thing on Miggles, but they do have this. Okay, MrMiggles.eth. All right, interesting, super cool guys. In a way, they're advertising Mr. Miggles, right? Because but they're doing it in a non, illegal way, and in a legal way. Okay, they're doing it in a legal way. I'm sorry. Mr. Miggles also has people that follow him. One of them is Caitlyn Jenner. Okay, the Mr. Miggles Twitter account. Caitlyn Jenner follows Miggles. Okay, Caitlyn Jenner has a huge following. Okay, Jesse Pollock, the creator of Base, also bought some Mr. Miggles. That's been verified. So I think these guys, the guys behind them, are connected. Plus, the fact that they got on all Cointelegram and they got everything on super quick. Okay, they got all their stuff, and it takes sometimes a while for these projects to do just that. It means that they're connected. To me, it means that they're connected. That they know people. Okay, that they know people, guys. Let's take a look at the coin market, the coin perspective, because this is one. And also, I was looking at YouTube yesterday, and I'm like, let's see how many people are talking about it in Miggles, Mr. Miggles on YouTube, and there's quite a few videos on Miggles already, guys. Okay, so a lot of things tell me that, you know, this thing might really go. This thing might be the one that just pumps really hard. And I'll say this: we're going talking about Brett. This guy, there's a guy here called Crash, right? In the crypto world called Crash, and he bet $15,000 on Brett, and 5 months later, it was worth, I forget, $14 million or something like that. It's currently worth 7 million, something like that now. I mean, a meme coin, guys, a meme coin. 5 months later, crazy, huh? And I know stuff like that is true because the last cycle, I don't know if you guys know about SafeMoon, but I think we're gonna end it there. I think you could see that Mr. Miggles might be legit. Definitely do your homework on it, and also in the Telegram, Mr. Miggles, there's a lot of action going on here. All right, a lot, and people are really bullish on this project. 13,000 members, guys. This definitely do your homework on it and check it out. You know, because again, Coinbase is advertising it. Okay, they have a base. They're on Base. Okay, the team behind it is connected, and that is super important. All right, super important, and it's at a great buy price. It could come back down, but eventually I think this thing is going to start moving up. Okay, could take a little while. All right, we have to wait to see what Bitcoin does, but you know, a little sideways right now. This would be a good area to accumulate, and then I think it's going to keep going on its way. Okay. You're buying it at a great price, 36.8 million market cap right now, 1.8 million volume, man. Good numbers. Good numbers. As long as Bitcoin doesn't crap the bed, and I honestly don't think that it will. Okay, let's see if we do stay in this little triangle for a little while. As we get closer to the end, we get the breakout. Okay, let's see if that is in fact the case. It'll be something along those lines. Oh, okay. So the story that I was just about to mention, that these meme coins could do very well for you. Check this out. The last bull run, I put $5,000 in a meme coin that just come out called SafeMoon. 35 days later, that $5,000 is worth over 400,000. Amazing, isn't it? I didn't cash out. I should have, but I'll tell the rest of that story later on another day. But yeah, pretty cool, huh? So I mean, I know that these things can happen, and they can happen relatively quick. You just got to be in at the right time. You got to have a decent amount of capital in, but more than anything, it's just getting in at the right time. Getting in early is huge. Okay, getting in early is huge. All right, and this is where we are. I mean, this is where it started right here. This is where we are right here. All right, so take that for what it's worth, guys. Look at Mr. Miggles. I think Bitcoin is going to be okay. All right, Bitcoin is going to do what Bitcoin does, and eventually we're going to move up. Altcoins are going to move up. Everything is going to be very good. Go for that CPI print on Wednesday. If it comes in hot, I don't know. I think maybe Wednesday we could see some volatility, and my bias would be towards the upside, but we'll see. We got to see what happens on Wednesday. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff really does help. So please do that if you can. All right, let people know that I exist and that I got a good channel going on here. Have a good one. Peace.